What is going on, guys? Today, as you can see, we have a 92% win percentage, but it's actually 100. I started out 0-1 like right when next gen came out or whatever. 12-0 cents. So if you want to know how to become a beast on 2K, I suggest that you watch this video. Cue the intro.
2K My Team Illuminati Productions presents
a mob production.
What up, y'all? So today I'm going to give you guys the best settings to use when you load into a 2K game. Now, I have been playing a lot of Play Now lately, but I've also won some in my team as well. Big shout out to RCA the Great. He's the GOAT, man. I got most of these settings from him, so definitely check out his channel. He gives great tips and tricks. But ever since I watched, his videos and I've been applying it to my game, I'm undefeated. Undefeated, guys. So be on the lookout for me this weekend to climb the monthly leaderboards in Play Now. I'm going to be grinding a little bit. I mean, I can't say I'm grinding. I'm just kind of a casual at this point. I only play on the weekends, essentially. So this is your casual 2K player that's just kicking everybody's ass, man. Straight up. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. So other than that, let's just check out the settings. All right, guys. So when you do load into the game, first thing that we're going to do is start off under game plan and go to defensive settings. I only really changed 3 of them. You could go more in depth if you want, but it's been working for me, right? So I actually got these defensive settings from Ty Debo. If you guys know him in the My Team community, he's a straight beast. One of the best players. So smother on ball, and then I do tight off ball, and then I force direction to the middle. You don't want to go baseline because baseline is so OP in this game. You want to force them in the middle, in my opinion. I mean, that's what I do, and it has been working. I'm undefeated, as I have said. Other than that, I don't even touch anything else. You could mess with the hedges and whatnot. You want to go over ball screen, stuff like that. But, it is what it is. Drive help rules, I would put no help if you do want to go real in depth like that. If you do have a big team, kind of like the 76ers, that I actually, for some reason, am running, you'd want to switch all. But I don't know, not really as much in Play Now. Maybe more in My Team when you can kind of customize your rosters. So I don't even really mess with it in Play Now. That's what we're in right now. So really just the first 3: smother, tight, middle, and then if you want to do no help on the drives, that one's pretty helpful as well when they actually work. Other than that, we are going to go check out the offensive settings, and this is going to be crucial for you guys. All right, so first thing, we're going to go to coach settings. You want adaptive coaching engine off. If you don't have this off, it's just going to be changing up your stuff. The computer is running ass things. Like, no, you want it off. You don't want them auto running plays and changing up all your stuff. It's just not good. So off, 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 always. I always do manual timeouts. That's obviously going to be a personal preference. But it works out for me. I usually run my starters the first quarter. About midway through the second quarter, I'll bring in the bench, bring in the starters for most of the third, and then by the end of the third, like a minute left, I usually run subs to about the 4-minute mark, 3.5 in the fourth, and then I bring my starters in for the end of that. That's just my personal preference for rotations, substitutions, manual. And then for freelance series order, I like it on dynamic. It's just that's what it is. And then freelance, you don't want to repeat upon success. You don't want to repeat on success. You want to switch it up. You know what I mean? If you keep doing the same thing, your opponent, they're going to catch on, right? So do not repeat. Otherwise, they're going to be reading your plays and they're going to know if they're a seasoned 2K player. So do not repeat. And so these are my coaching settings. And then you want to go to visual feedback settings. I personally like to do light and full. I like to see the whole play on the floor. I used to hate it, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I was like, this is ass, this is cheating, this is what lames do. But no, it actually really helps. You know where your players are gonna be running. It's helpful for me to do light and full, but obviously that's gonna be a personal preference as well. But that's what I roll with. Offensive play calling, defensive play calling, I usually keep those on manual, but once we get to like our freelances and our series, it'll be running stuff for you. We'll get there. Other than that, late game fouling, I always have that on manual because that's ass. And offensive play vision, I do all plays and it works for me. So other than that, let's go ahead and scroll down to the bottom here. These are the 2 big ones that I believe that you need to mess with. So freelance, I usually do 4 out, 1 in. You find what works for you, right? There's so many different freelances. But yeah, so pick your freelance, 4 out 1 in. That's the one I like. And then for series, you got to find the one that works for you, right? I am always running the 21 delay series in play now, right? It works for me. It's very basic, but for some reason the opponent has a hard time stopping it. But there's plenty of other good ones, guys. You just have to find good ones. So I'm going to be running the 21 delay series in this little tutorial that I'm showing you. So let's go ahead and set that up. And that's really all I have been doing to go undefeated. I'm not changing anything else. Sometimes, you know, I'll change the tempo. Depending, you know, where we're at in the game, I'll up the tempo a little bit. All right, guys, so this is just going to be complicated offense for the defense. You know what I mean? This isn't no 5-out pick and roll look. You're going to have your players moving. You just got to follow the charts. You're going to get those picks. You know what I mean? Look at Seth. So beautiful. Wide open. He missed, but still, you know what I mean. That was just a great play. You know, you have to run these series, otherwise your offense is going to be stagnant, guys. You're going to have guys just standing around, and you want to confuse the defense, have your boys running around. That's why you got to find a good series that you like. A lot of them kind of congest my offense. That's why I really like the 21 delay. It kind of spreads the floor a little bit more for me personally. But yeah, I'll go ahead and show you guys just another, you know, we'll bring the ball up the floor and see what's up. You know what I mean? Let's go. Ben Simmons. So boom, boom, boom. God, Simmons is a dog, by the way. Most underrated player, I think, damn near in the NBA. So boom, boom. Look at the floor. It's spread. I'm going to just attack with Simmons right here. You know what I mean? Easy money. So that's going to get your offense really flowing. Just find what works for you. But that's what works for me. Other than that, I'm going to call a timeout and check out the game plan. So when you come to the game plan, over here, hit triangle. You know, you do what you do, whatever you like. I like to press. You can change your tempo. I like to push the pace, but I like to mess with it mid-game. You know, sometimes I want to be patient. Sometimes I want to push the pace. So I believe switching up all this stuff in the game, even running a 2-3 zone in play now for like a couple possessions and switching back to man, I think it really helps. Just doing the same thing all game, it's going to be tough. It's going to be real tough. You know what I mean? I guess the last thing I should show you guys is how to actually call your series, because 2K, you guys know the settings are always weird. They don't save a lot of the time. It's always been the case. Left on the D, or not left, right on the D-pad, and then L2, you choose your series. You feel me? Look, and now we're running, you know, some of that 21, not savage. Look at me, just, that was really bad. That was totally user error, but Danny G, wide open, bang, you feel me? So that's about it, guys. I mean, that's all I got for you. It's definitely probably going to be helpful to somebody. That adaptive coaching engine, you want that off big time. But other than that, drop a like and subscribe on the video. And watch for me on the leaderboards, monthly leaderboards this weekend, because I don't have a lot of time to play these days, guys. So, yeah. Watch the monthly Play Now leaderboards. Hopefully, I'm still in that top 100. That is the goal. So, other than that, Sim Dog to the rack. And other than that, peace.